And speaking about that, we're doing something this year that's like broadening our horizons as creators, right? So I don't know if you want to introduce it. You're gonna go ahead and say what we both applied to. Hopefully, we've only applied at this stage, and we've gotten to the second round as of the time of this recording. But we're super excited that we applied to this program. So go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, it's the One Creator Lab program. And that's a program basically tuition free, designed to help content creators learn the skills required to launch their careers in advertising and the marketing industry.
Exactly. So the messaging on Last Flat Out is always, challenging and, sort of expanding your horizons, taking a risk. And I think that right now, people may think we're crazy having 2 full-time careers, a podcast, and we're to throw something else on top of everything, right? Go into this 20-week boot camp that's designed to sort of help us become better marketers, become better creators, right? At the end of the day, this is a business and you want to expand your messaging and you want to align with brands and creative agencies that align with your message. And we only do that, right? People go to advertising school for this type of stuff, right? Marketing school. And that's like usually a 4-year sort of career. So this program kind of sort of condenses everything into 20 weeks. And it gives everybody sort of like the necessary foundation that you need to become a better creator at the end of the day. Yeah. And we wouldn't be doing justice to our own message if we're not practicing what we preach. We always talk about take the risk, do this, do that. If we're not doing that.
It's like a sport.
It's like a sport.
It's like a sport. We're not just going to think we professional just because we go on the court and start playing games and all that. It's about what we do in the lab, like what we're doing behind the scenes, like just constantly learning, growing, networking. Exactly. That's the gym hours.
Exactly. The work is always in the magic that people don't see, right? So obviously I'm not going to go ahead and lie and say like, I haven't been in school now for 7 years. So this is going to be going back to school. You're going to have assignments. You're going to have like outlines, things, presentations that you need to do. But I've always been somebody who's very regimented, right? And even talking to you, somebody who's way more creative than me or like Lindsay or whoever it may be, you guys say terms and things that I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Yeah. And I feel that I would be doing myself a disservice if I don't try to catch myself up because there's a lot of talented people out there in the world. And I need to give myself sort of like a good foundational base so I'm able to have a professional conversation with these agencies when it's time to come, right? When it's time to collaborate. And I need to sort of just, have something in my back pocket to be able to be like, all right, I at least know the foundational base and like what people are talking about rather than just being deer in headlights and just sort of pretending and faking it till I make it. So, this is my way of sort of expanding myself here in 2024 as a creator and to bring a better product to our audience. LFO Nation, LFO Squad or whatever we're going to call them, right? LFO Goonies, whatever it may be. But this is just sort of
the members only. Hold on.
Members only. Mike is
coming soon. Members only. Yeah.
members only. We might have to throw a Discord out there. Yeah. $4.99 a month. It's less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Yeah. But to give you credit though, your second round video was fire. I liked it.
Which one?
The second round video.
Oh, yeah.
That was fire. I was like, oh shit. So you got it in you, you know what I mean?
No, man.
I was like, so I think if we get across the line, I think they're gonna be like, all right, we pulling him and then they're gonna drag me like, all right, we gotta bring him in too.
I have to give credit. I have to give credit to Lindsay for that one, man. She really helped me with that putting that together.
That was dope.
She definitely has an eye for those type of things. So shout out to her for that for sure. But I learned a lot from her too, and I learned a lot from you. So I'm a sponge when it comes to this creative stuff. And for me personally, I think that the program for me is just I haven't been challenged in a very long time, to be quite honest with you. Like my job is challenging in and of itself, but it's within the legal realm, and I just feel like this is gonna just activate a different part of my brain. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, me too. I hope we get accepted. And then the thing is to actually do it, I think we got to document that journey because it might be some back and forth and it's going to really put us to the test, which I think we're up to it. We're going to do it. Yeah. But it's going to be exciting.